Hello everyone! You'll love these 20 smallest dog breeds that are bursting with personality. Big hearts come in small bodies. These tiny dogs prove love has no size. Stay tuned to meet the cutest little pups that can fit right in your lap but fill your life with endless joy. Toy Poodle. You won't believe how tiny this dog really is. The toy poodle looks more like a stuffed animal than a real dog, but don't be fooled. It's alive and full of energy. Weighing just around 5 pounds and standing under 10 inches tall, it's one of the smallest dog breeds out there. But its fluffy, curly fur makes it look extra puffy and cute. And guess what? Even though it looks like it would shed all over your house, it actually doesn't. That makes it a great choice for people who are allergic to fur. Now here's the twist. This little dog is super smart. While some people think poodles are just fancy pets for rich folks, the truth is they're quick learners and love being part of the family. They're friendly, gentle, and rarely aggressive. But they do have one little problem. They hate being alone. If left for too long, they can get really sad and anxious. So if you want a toy poodle, just remember, it's not a toy you can leave on a shelf. It's a tiny, loving companion that wants to be with you all the time. Circadian Terrier. This little dog may be small, but don't let that fool you. The Cairn Terrier is full of energy and heart. It only grows up to 10 inches tall and can weigh around 15 pounds, but it's built for action. Just like many terriers, it's a working dog. Hardy, playful, and always ready to move. Its small size helps it slip through tight spaces when chasing something, just like a little hunter on a mission. With energy that seems endless, this dog needs regular play and exercise or it'll get restless, so if you're always on the go, this tiny bundle of energy might be the perfect match. Here's something special. You won't believe how loyal and caring this little terrier is. The Cairn Terrier loves to make its family happy and is known to be super sensitive and gentle, especially around kids. It listens well and truly wants to be part of the family. But yes, a few things need attention. It can be a bit bossy with other pets, so slow introductions are a must. And because of all that energy, mental and physical playtime is very important. Still, with just a little effort, this dog can become one of the best companions you'll ever have. Norfolk Terrier. This little dog packs a big surprise. The Norfolk Terrier may look tiny at just 10 inches tall and around 12 pounds, but don't let its size fool you. This dog is full of energy and loves to play all day long. It's one of those dogs that always wants to be part of the action, and honestly, it's pretty easy to train too. Unlike many terriers, it won't go chasing after every moving thing it sees. That's a big relief for dog owners who want peace during walks. But wait, there's more to love about this breed. The Norfolk Terrier has a friendly charm that makes people fall in love instantly. It enjoys being around others and doesn't like being left alone for too long. With all that energy and spunk packed into one small body, it needs regular playtime and walks. Yes, it can be independent when it wants to, but if you're ready to handle a playful, smart, and lovable little dog, the Norfolk Terrier might just be the perfect buddy for you. English Toy Spaniel. You might think the name toy makes this dog sound like a joke, right? But don't be fooled by the word. The English Toy Spaniel is not a toy. It's a real dog with a big heart. Yes, it's small, only around 11 inches tall and 14 pounds in weight, but that doesn't mean it's just for show. This little one is perfect for someone who wants a calm, loving pet instead of a super active dog. Unlike other breeds that love running around, this dog prefers sitting close to its owner and giving quiet company. But here's the thing, this dog is not for everyone. If you have kids, it might not be the best choice because it usually doesn't get along well with them. It needs a calm home and it doesn't like being left alone too long. Hot or cold weather, that's also a no. Plus, it sheds a lot, so be ready for dog hair everywhere. Still, for the right person, it can be a loyal and loving friend that just wants to stay by your side. Brussels Griffon. You won't believe how this tiny dog once ruled the streets. The Brussels Griffon is not your usual kind of pet. This unique little dog was born in Belgium and trained to hunt down rats. Yes, you hear that right. This small, cute pup was once a fearless street rat hunter. What makes it even more surprising is how much personality they pack into such a small body. They can be both protective and loving, but they also walk around like they're the boss, maybe because they've been praised as good boys for generations. Now here's the tricky part. They're not the best choice for first-time dog owners. If you live in an apartment, be ready for some serious barking. Their sharp senses pick up every little sound, and they don't handle noisy places well. At just 8 inches tall and weighing around 12 pounds, they might look easy to care for, but they come with some very specific needs. Owning a Brussels Griffon means being ready for both the charm and the challenge. Royal Lapdog. You won't believe it, but this small dog was once treated like royalty in ancient China. The Pekingese might have a funny name, but emperors absolutely loved this little fluff ball. With its long fur that looks just like a lion's mane, people even called it the lion dog. But don't worry, it's not fierce at all. This tiny dog only grows about 9 inches tall and weighs around 14 pounds. It's perfect for someone who wants a royal-looking dog that enjoys being spoiled. Here's the fun part. Pekingese dogs are smart, loving, and super loyal. They don't need much exercise and are happiest when they're sitting on your lap all day. That's what made them perfect palace pets. Sure, they act a bit proud around strangers, but with their owner, they're like a happy little clown, full of love. If you want a cute dog who just wants to chill with you and soak up attention, the Pekingese might be your perfect match. Yorkapoo. This little dog is full of style and energy. The Yorkapoo is not just cute. It's actually a designer dog. That means it's a mix made on purpose between a Yorkshire Terrier and a toy or miniature poodle. People didn't just hope for good looks, they planned them. This small dog is smart, loving, and gentle. It fits really well into apartment life, but only if you're okay with a lot of barking. Seriously, this dog doesn't stay quiet, but if you can handle the noise, it's a playful buddy for both kids and first-time dog owners. Don't be fooled by its size. This dog is bold. The Yorkie Poo can grow up to 15 inches tall at the shoulder and weigh around 14 pounds. It's the biggest one in our list so far, and it carries itself with a ton of confidence. But here's the deal. It's super energetic. If you don't let it run and play, it'll drive you crazy. It needs daily fun to stay happy and calm. And yeah, one last thing, the barking is no joke. This dog is a level 5 barker, so if you're looking for peace and quiet, you might want to think twice. The Japanese Chin. You won't believe how royal this little dog is. Meet the Japanese Chin, a tiny breed that once lived in palaces with emperors of China and Japan. It became super famous in Japan not just for its royal past, but also for its cute face and fancy fur. This dog may only grow up to 11 inches tall and weigh just 9 pounds, but it acts like a king. And guess what? It loves climbing. Yes, this dog will jump up on shelves or furniture just to look around like it owns the place. So if you've got breakable stuff lying around, better move it. But here's the twist. This dog has a brain of its own. The Japanese Chin is smart and learns fast, but if it gets bored, it'll ignore your training and go do something fun instead. It also doesn't like being left alone. A short break, fine, but leave it alone for too long and it gets really upset. This is a dog that needs love, time, and your company. So if you're always busy or not home much, this royal pup might not be the best match for you. Chihuahua. Have you ever met a dog that fits in your pocket? The Chihuahua is more than just a tiny face. This little powerhouse comes in a rainbow of colors and coat types. You might think all Chihuahuas look the same, but each one has its own style and personality. That variety is why so many people fall in love with them. Get ready to meet a pint-sized protector with a huge heart. Chihuahuas adore their families and will follow you everywhere, but they keep their distance from strangers and bigger pets. Don't let their 9 inches of height fool you. These smart pups can learn tricks fast and even stand their ground in dog shows. Whether they're riding in a bag or curled up on your lap, they prove that size does not limit loyalty. Alaskan Clay Kai. Wait a second, is that a tiny husky? That's what most people think when they see the Alaskan Clay Kai for the first time. And they're not wrong. The name Clay Kai actually comes from an Inuit word that means small dog. These adorable pups look like a mini version of a Siberian husky, but they're much smaller, only about 15 inches tall and around 20 pounds. But the real surprise? It's not just about their size. These little guys were made to be companion dogs, not work dogs like the huskies. They're loving, loyal, and super sweet, especially when given the right care, attention, and daily exercise. Here's something wild. These dogs are loud. If a Clay Kai wants to tell you something, you'll know it. They howl, and not just a little. They're seriously vocal. It's one of the fun quirks that makes them unique. But don't expect to find them everywhere. Alaskan Clay Kais are pretty rare, and that means they can cost thousands of dollars if you want one. But if you're ready for a talkative, adorable, and rare furry friend, this might just be the perfect dog for you. Papillon dog. You won't believe how royal this tiny dog once was. The Papillon dog is actually a descendant of toy spaniels, and back in the old days, famous artists loved painting them. That's how fancy this breed is. But don't worry, you don't need a castle to keep one. If you live in an apartment, this dog is a great choice. It's friendly, easy to train, loves being around people, and even gets along well with kids. Plus, it doesn't bark too much or run away for no reason. Here's the fun twist. This dog may be small, but it's packed with energy. The Papillon loves to play and needs regular exercise to stay happy. It craves your attention and won't be satisfied just sitting around. If you enjoy playing and keeping your pet busy, this might be your perfect match. But if you're looking for a quiet lap dog, this little bundle of energy might be a bit too lively for you. Pomeranian. This little dog might look like a soft toy, but don't let the fluff fool you. The Pomeranian stands only 12 inches tall and weighs around 7 pounds, but it's packed with personality. They're cute, smart, and super loyal to their families. But here's the twist. They've got bold hearts and strong minds of their own. These tiny pups think they're bigger than they are, and they won't hesitate to bark at much larger dogs like they're the boss of the park. Now here's the fun and noisy part. Pomeranians are known as 5 barkers. Yes, they bark a lot. So if you like peace and quiet, maybe grab some earplugs. But the good news, they're easy to train and love being with families. They're also curious about everything around them. Just know they do shed quite a bit and have a few quirks that might not suit everyone. Still, if you're ready for a small dog with a big attitude, this fluffy firecracker might be the one for you. Shih Tzu. You might laugh at the name, but the Shih Tzu is no joke when it comes to charm. Standing just 8 to 11 inches tall and weighing around 9 to 16 pounds, this little dog grabs attention with its beautiful double fur coat. But here's the catch. That thick coat needs regular brushing to stay neat. The good news? It doesn't shed, so while grooming takes effort, you won't find hair all over your house. Here's the heart-melting part. Shih Tzus are full of love. Treat them kindly and they'll stick by your side like a best friend. They're super friendly with kids, always ready to play, and just as happy to curl up on your lap for a nap. And if you're not the sporty type, don't worry, a short walk around the block is enough to keep this little buddy happy and healthy. Dachshund dog. This tiny dog has a big personality. The dachshund may stand only 9 inches tall, but it can weigh anywhere from 8 to 32 pounds. That's a lot for such a small body. But wait, there's more to think about before getting one. This little hunter was originally bred to chase rabbits, and that small body helped it crawl into tunnels. That's right! This cute dog was once a tough little worker, and it comes in different fur types too. Long-haired ones are calmer, wire-haired ones are cheeky and friendly. So make sure you know what kind you're getting into. Here's something many owners don't expect. Training a dachshund is not easy at all. These dogs are smart, but also stubborn and strong-willed. They'll test your patience, that's for sure. If you want a dog that listens right away, this might not be the best match. But if you've got time and love a little challenge, a dachshund can be one fun and loving companion. Just be ready for a bit of a wild ride. Miniature Pinscher. You won't believe this, but there's a tiny dog that people actually call the king of toys. Yes, you hear that right. It's the Miniature Pinscher. Don't let the small size fool you. This little dog is full of energy and confidence. It only grows up to around 12.5 inches tall, but it moves like it owns the whole world. These dogs love to stay active. Sure, you can play with them indoors, but they'll be much happier running around outside with you under the sun. Now here's the real deal. This little king has a big personality. Miniature Pinschers are smart, but also very independent. If you don't train them early, they'll start making their own rules. So yeah, training isn't just helpful, it's necessary. But once they trust you, they're super loyal and love their families deeply. Just give them your time, your love, and some outdoor fun. They'll rule your heart like true royalty. Silky Terrier. This little dog loves big adventures. This tiny dog may be small, but it's full of energy and charm. The Silky Terrier stands only about 10 inches tall and weighs around 8 to 10 pounds. That makes it super easy to carry around or travel with. You won't struggle to fit this one in a crate like big dogs. And the best part? This little guy loves the outdoors. If you enjoy running, walking, or going on mini adventures, the Silky Terrier will happily tag along, like a loyal sidekick. But watch out for that loudmouth. Don't be fooled by the cute looks. This dog has a bold personality. Silky terriers love to bark and sometimes chase after people or other animals they spot. They're curious and have a habit of wandering off if you're not paying attention. So if you're thinking of getting one, be ready to keep an eye out. But if you're looking for a small, active, and adventurous buddy, the Silky Terrier might just be your perfect match. Maltese. This dog may look like it just walked out of a royal palace. The Maltese is small, only around 10 inches tall and 7 pounds, but it looks like a fluffy cloud with legs. People fall in love with its long, silky white fur and the confident way it walks. It's the kind of dog that turns heads wherever it goes. But don't let that fancy look fool you. The Maltese has a lot of energy and needs playtime, and walks every day. It can also get grumpy around little kids or other dogs, especially if it's been spoiled too much. And if you leave it alone for too long, it might get sad and anxious. So this tiny beauty needs lots of love and attention. Rat Terrier. You won't believe how fun this dog actually is. The Rat Terrier might have a strange name and a funny look, but don't let that fool you. This little dog is full of love and energy. They're one of the friendliest breeds you'll ever meet. They love their owners, get along with other dogs, and even enjoy being around strangers. If you're looking for a happy and social dog, this one's a top pick. Here's something cool about them. They grow up to around 16 inches tall, and even though they shed a lot, they're super easy to groom, they hardly get sick and stay healthy most of the time. But here's the catch. They've got tons of energy and love to play. And yes, they bark a lot, but if you can handle the noise and keep them active, you're going to love having a Rat Terrier around. Scottish Terrier. The Scottish Terrier catches your eye right away with its shiny jet black fur. This small dog looks cool and proud, but it's more than just a pretty face. Scottish Terriers are very friendly and love being around you, your family, friends, and even other pets. They make great companions and will stay loyal no matter what. But watch out. They have a loud, deep bark and love to shout at things like bicycles and squirrels. They might not be the best choice if you're a new dog owner because they can sometimes have health issues. These dogs usually stand about 10 inches tall and weigh between 18 and 22 pounds, depending on if they are male or female. Yorkshire Terrier. The Yorkshire Terrier is small but full of fire. Even though it only stands about 9 inches tall and weighs around 6 pounds, this little dog is super popular, especially in the United States. People love it because it's easy to carry and makes a strong bond with its owner. But don't let its size fool you. This tiny dog will bark loudly at anyone it doesn't like, whether it's strangers, other dogs, or even squirrels. Those squirrels don't stand a chance. What's amazing is how many tiny dog breeds exist around the world, and the Yorkshire Terrier is one of the most famous. Thanks for watching. Which tiny dog breed stole your heart? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adorable pups.